All right, so let's start building out our dashboard. Let's go to Google Data Studio. So that's datastudio.google.com. And just log in with your Google account, just like in Sheets, and then just hit new blank report, and it'll give you a brand new report. And then it'll ask you where's your data, and there's tons of options for data, but we're going to click on Google Sheets, and then we are going to select our crypto data. So the options here, everything's fine. Just hit add. That should load by default, and then you can just press in. So as soon as we get in, we just have this nasty little table here that we don't want to keep, and we have no name. So let's say this is Doge. Let's see, I'll do Dogecoin market data dashboard. And then let's go ahead and work on getting some basic stuff set up in here. So bear with me. I'm going to go try to go pretty slow here as we progress through the dashboard, because arguably the most buttonology is in here, as opposed to when we were messing around in Google Sheets. There wasn't a lot going on. So over here on the top, we just have a couple different options for like mainly adding charts. This will be like the main area you mess with, this button right here. And then here on the side, there's an option for pretty much the entire interface. So like if I click on this chart, stuff will come up in here on the side, and I can mess with that. If I click off of it, then it just gives me the settings for the entire dashboard. I can do things like set the theme and the layout, what have you. If I go to insert, I can add pretty much anything. That includes like links, images, text, what have you. So we're gonna take this dashboard and we're gonna make it exactly how we want it, and it's gonna show us what we want to see of Dogecoin. So let's go ahead and just dive into some basics. I'm gonna take it super step by step. So first things first, now that we have this basic theme and layout settings here, I'm going to go ahead and pick a dark theme just because I like that to start out with. So that means pretty much everything is going to be in dark. Actually, you know what we're going to do is I'm going to take my theme from an image. There's something you can do called extract theme from image. And I'm going to take the Doge logo. I meant to do this before I pick dark theme. But I'm going to take the Doge logo and use it to extract the image. So stand by while I get that. I'm going to click on this, and then we're going to get the logo in there. So if you click that button and then upload the Doge logo, what I got was these color schemes. So this is really cool. I'm going to kind of go with this one. This looks nice. Not as mustardy, sort of a accent of mustard, right? But that's pretty cool. So let's go over to this tab for layout. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say header visibility. So that's like the little bar in the top that allows you to see basic details about the app. So you can say like, hey, initially hidden, always show, whatever, this right here in this chart, this right here is the header. If you hit view, sometimes in, well, all the time in Google Data Studio, you're not going to be able to really see things that the user would see unless you hit view. So edit and view, be sure to toggle in between those. Utilize this button a lot when you're working. We'll just say always show navigation type. Navigation type is, let me show you some examples of that. So we have left. That's going to be if I have more than one tab. So I'll hit add a page. Right now I have 2 pages. So I'll just say like, this will be like main trends for data. And I'll be like, changes in volume, right? That's what I'll kind of do. So now that I have 2 tabs, I can see on the left hand side. So now I can toggle between those pages. And just to illustrate even better, I'm going to go to page like 2. I'm going to work on this page. I'm just going to add some random chart. So you can see the difference here. So that's that sort of navigation for the left. And if I want tab at the top, that would be like this. This is what I like to go with. So we'll go ahead and choose this one. I think it's the clearest navigation style. And what we'll do is we'll say display mode fit to width, because we want kind of this sort of look, so that way kind of any device, it'll just fit to the width and not be a static size. Other than that, we don't have to really worry about much in here. There's some other subtle settings that we could kind of get to, but for now, we'll just sort of leave that alone. Okay. Next thing I want to do is I want to actually bring in the Doge logo, and I think we're going to have like a nice little header right here, and then we're going to kind of put like a just a simple like Dogecoin explanation with like a link to maybe some like Doge communities right here, and then maybe below we'll start to do some charts. I'm just going to drag and drop it in. So I have it right here in this folder, and I'm just going to drop it in there. That's exactly what I wanted to do. And I think, yeah, since this is not a PNG, that's where we got all the black from, because it has that black background, I think it's a PNG. Yeah, it's not a transparent around the edges, but we'll do that. And then let's do insert, and this time I swear it'll work. I don't know why the image section was messed up, but Dogecoin like do something like that. And you see I'm working in this text box, and it gives me the option to change like the font size. Pretty simple like editing capability. You can even change the font around, right? So maybe we'll take it as something like that, just some kind of funky little font right there, and maybe crank that up a little bit more. Not really great with font sizes, but I think this looks pretty good. Let's do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab some Dogecoin links real fast. All right, so what I did was I just typed in here, formatted the text, and then just hit this insert link. And when you select the text and you say insert link, then they'll give you the option to be able to, well, I have to make some text that, let's see, I'll do this one. Yeah, so you put that in, open link, a new tab is what I like to set it at. And then you're good to go. So now I have these 3 links here, so that way if people want to trade Dogecoin, they want to see the Doge subreddit or the Doge website, those are the 3 like main areas that I know that Doge people exist, or like information about Doge exists. And this will give us like a nice little header for us to be able to you know, just give some people some information about kind of what our dashboard is about. Just hit them right there. And so we're just going to sort of format this super simply, and I'm probably going to even remove this and actually make this larger now that I'm looking at the formatting that I kind of want. I'm going to make this maybe wider. There we go. So this right here is looking pretty good, except for this nasty little chart. So this is like a great page 1. So in the next videos, we're going to move forward into the charts and everything and kind of build those out.